What up, folks? Welcome back to Ultrazilla Toys, and today a review of the Marvel Legends Iron Fist action figure. So let's grab Iron Fist, bring him a little closer. Very cool. Iron Fist is like one of those characters that I've always dug. I'm not gonna say he was always like one of my favorite characters, but he was one of those like cool characters that wasn't like super popular, that you didn't see all the time. And when he did show up, you just kind of dug him, you know? So, I really dig this dude. I really liked him in the Heroes for Hire series that, who drew that? Pascal Ferry? Man, that was really cool. I've dug him for a while in, various forms, various series. So it's really great to have an Iron Fist figure. A definite want when it was announced. So he's a good one. He's a really good one. He's built on the Spider-Man body, the Pizza Spider-Man body, I should say, which is a really good one. So he's really articulated. And he comes with a couple of hands, a couple of different hands, and effect part here. Let's take a look at the effect part first. This is like the awesome burning fist. I'm not exactly sure what it's called, but the Iron Fist, I guess. Actually, I think this is like the Iron Fist, but we'll get that to that in a second. This is like a flaming effect part, and it looks really cool. It's painted nice. It's translucent-y. There's a little paint splotch right there, but it's not a big deal. It's not a big one. So it does look really cool, and it just fits over his hand. You get two of these, and you also get two of these cool hands, which is a translucent hand in which you can see his skeleton underneath. See that? That's really awesome. It's black, and I think this is pretty comic accurate. Like, I remember seeing something like this in a few issues, and like, definitely with this there, then you can see the black. Still, I think that's cool. Oh man, you see that? I don't know, that excites me. I think that's a really well done effect. This hand looks amazing. Really well done. And then this hand, his other hand, is amazing as well. Like, look at that. Look at the weathering, the dry brushing done with it. Oh man, it's so good. It's like a wrapped fist, and it looks excellent. Really great sculpt work on these fists. That's Iron Fist bread and butter right there. So they did a good job with both of them, I think. So his head sculpt is really nice too. It's perfectly Iron Fist. I like it. No paint mishaps. There's a bit of glue back here, I think. Yeah, a little bit chipped off. There's a little bit of glue there. I think that'll be easy to take off. His bandana, really done well, tied well, looks good. And now his yellow belt here, done well as well. Done really well, actually. And I like the way it folds. I like how both of them fold, actually. They're both soft plastic, but they look good. I like the way they drape down. That's really well done. And, even the belt has a couple folds in it, as you can see. So nice sculpt. Not bad at all. I mean, the overall sculpt is good. Again, it's the Pizza Spidey body, so, you know what you're getting there. The paint looks good for the most part. The tampo printing on his chest looks awesome. Really awesome, of the dragon. I think that's really nice. His boots are done in yellow, and that's okay. Like, whenever you paint on a boot, it's kind of like meh. It's not the best way to go. But it is what it is. It's done alright. It gets a little fuzzy, but you can see there. It's not like super messy. So for the most part, the paint is good. Like I said. The rest is a nice green. I like this green a lot. The green they use is really cool. So well done there, for sure. It's pretty awesome. Articulation, you know, is really good because it's on the Pete's Spidey body. So, but if you've never seen it, his head goes up really well. He looks down really well. Lots of movement in his head. You know, the place where it shines though is right here. You got butterfly joints in his shoulders, so you could do a lot of different poses with him. Across his fist there. Yeah, I'm gonna like taking pictures of this guy for sure. So, and there's also a hinge in there, as you can see, and it has some rotation. The bicep, you know, has a swivel, double jointed elbows there. Little Tinomine, but still works. You know, you got forearm swivels on these because that's how you pop off the fists to change them. You got a hinge on here and a swivel. Just the forearm on this side, nothing on this particular fist. You get nothing in his wrist at all. So, but you do have the forearm, so you know, not bad at all. You have waist swivel and an awesome ab crunch. I love the ab crunches on a lot of these Marvel Legends. They're so clickety clackety. Just love that. It's honestly like what made me start collecting Marvel Legends to begin with. It was, you know, once I got one in hand and I felt that ratchet, I'm like, okay, this isn't bad. I could do this. I could do this series. So, pretty cool. I'm glad I got into Marvel Legends this year. You know, like, I don't get everything, but, you know, there's certain characters you just really like and really want. So, or some that just look really great, you know, they've done a good job. Good action figure's a good action figure, you know? His thighs, you know, have good motion, but I would have expected him to be able to split a little more. He doesn't. So, this thigh cut, but it's pretty tight on mine. Double jointed knees, which work pretty good. An ankle rocker, and it goes back and forth. So, you can turn it around on there. So, pretty good. You know, again, you know, Pete's Spidey body, so lots of awesome articulation. The rest of the sculpt looks really nice, you know, like I said, looks good, feels good. The one thing I will say, though, is I feel like his head looks like a little too big for this body. So I wish they made it just a tad smaller. So that's my only gripe with the head and body of this. But I could deal with it. I really like it. You know, it really works. The fists are incredible. So I think it's pretty cool. For some size comparisons, let's bring in some fighters here. Here's Mewtwo from Tomi's Pokemon series, which I just recently picked up. And, you know, first time I'm really handling him a lot today. So look for a review really soon on this guy. Pretty awesome. And here's Figuarts Raphael. I like these two together. You know, it's kind of like the Casey Jones team up with Raphael. I really dig that. So, you can see that. Raphael review coming soon too. Lots of reviews to do. So, come on, Iron Fist, stand for me a little bit. Alright, there you go. I've got you in an action pose. And how about little Figuarts? Ultraman. So even crouched, he's bigger than Ultraman. But there you go. Iron Fist. He looks good. He's a really nice figure. I dig him. Glad to have him in my collection. I wish his head was a tiny bit smaller, but once you get him in action poses, I don't think that's a big deal. I think it works. So, there you go. That's all I got on this guy, really. And I forgot to mention that Iron Fist comes in the Doctor Strange wave of Marvel Legends. He's kind of his own standalone figure in the wave, but, you know, because he's not really part of the whole Doctor Strange mythos, kinda, not really. But he's in there, you know, like, his box has his dragon symbol instead of the Doctor Strange basketball, as I like to call it, the way they designed it, the Eye of Agamotto. But yeah, he's kind of his own little figure in the wave. He does come with Dormammu Bath Beast, so you do have to get this figure if you want to build that big baddie. So there you go. That's all I got for this guy. He's pretty awesome though. I think you really dig him if you got him. So please like, comment, subscribe here. I appreciate any comments. I definitely respond to as many and as I can, or pretty much all of them, honestly. I pretty much responded to most comments. And if you could like my Facebook page as well, Ultrazilla Toys, I will have pics up of this guy very, very soon. So appreciate that as well. So that's all I got, guys. Till next time, peace out, peeps.